Get in here, y'all. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Total Eclipse of the Heart, where it's always about love, money, karma, or greed. Let's read. This is a gentle, timeless read. So whenever it sees you, or whenever you see it, it's meant for you. But take what resonates and leave the rest. Because it's a general read, it will not resonate with everyone. I started reading and an Amber Alert came about. That is never happened. An Amber Alert. So somebody missing. Somebody is missing. Now it could be somebody missing you or you missing them. You want to find out? Let's read. Ooh. Yeah, somebody definitely missing you. Communication was cut off because somebody was trying to keep you blindfolded to the truth, and now they desperately missing the hell out of you. One more shuffle. Yeah, let's read. Right here. Let's take them from the top, from the bottom, because that's the bottom. The first one I see is the Emperor. The Emperor. This is controlling an image. Look at him. Look at the boots he got on. He tried to stay grounded. He tried to keep his ego intact. They obsessed with how others perceive them. Their status means everything to them. Everything. I think they tried to hide you because you too real for the illusion that they got going on. You too real for the type of lifestyle they got going on. You too real. And in order for them to continue seeing or being with you, they had to keep you hidden. Now, they're not hiding you because they're ashamed of you, because I feel like you are impressed, if anything. But they had to hide you from their family or their friends or their home or something because they felt like you too real for the lie that they're living. They need to protect their ego. With the Seven of Swords. Deception. A sneaky link. You see him sneaking. Yeah. Trying to keep the truth from you. Trying to keep the truth hidden from the public. Because he outside. You was the truth. I told you was too real. Too genuine. Too authentic. What you say is what you do, and what you do is how you live. And this is not that. This person got a big ego. Instead of big ego, such a big ego. Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Juggling. Compromising. I feel like this is saying they balance you with the public. It's like the plan was never fully decided on who to choose or how they was going to continue to do this, because I feel like they really love you, but they try. Look, the Lovers is in reverse. Look at love it. God can't make this up. They really love you. They fear. This is part-time lover. I'm part-time lover. Part-time lover. Is that Stevie Wonder? I think that is. I just heard that song. This was disharmony. They was in and out of this connection, trying to manage the deception from you because of their I feel like because of their ego, because of their image. This is an image of something they was portraying. It was false though. Ooh, looky. The Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles. This is self-worth. This is self-worth. This is independence. You realize that this person, you realize your value, one, okay? You chose dignity over some kind of breadcrumbing, or you dignity over some type of illusions. Because this person kept juggling you. They kept juggling this love affair. But they was trying to control it. They was trying to control their image. The perception of the moon. This is secrets. But when I place it here, it becomes paranoia. Paranoid. Anxiety, deep emotions. Because the lover, they was juggling someone they really loved, trying to keep you thinking that this is deception, complete. But it caused anxiety. They think everybody was watching. Everybody was judging them. They thought that you would judge them, or you would... Five of Cups. Five of Cups. This is regret. Emotionally lost because they juggled their true love. They juggled with a real love. They juggled with a real one. You know your worth. They played themselves. I feel like they played themselves. They needed to protect their ego and not their heart. That's why they're crying over spilled milk. It's like they didn't expect you to walk away. Now the silence is too damn loud. Now the silence, I feel like the longer you stay away, the more they realize they love you. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. This is reckless. Revenge. Revenge on the independence because you wouldn't let them control their image. But they coming forward with the revenge. They coming forward towards you with this revenge. They want revenge. They was reckless. Their ego was bruised. Their ego was bruised. They want to lash out. They don't want to heal. They want to lash out. But this lash out is going to cause a tower. It's going to cause a tower. There's consequences when you do stuff. This is a collapse. Ooh, looky. Wow. Okay. Everything they was trying to protect is going to collapse if they lash out. Everything. I just heard Jack and Jill go up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack came down, tumbling down, and Jill came tumbling after. So every secret that they tried to keep, now that's burdening them, is going to cause a tower in their life. Because they're being reckless and want revenge. Everything going to fall apart. Because they already brokenhearted. I feel like this, because they didn't show real love to the love of their life. Like, I feel like they showed you real love, but they hid you at the same time. Like, you might not have met their friends. You might not have met their parents. Or you may not met their siblings or something. They didn't introduce you properly. But they do love you. And they was only doing that because they had a facade. They wasn't being genuine about their lifestyle, about the way they live, or they told too many lies, I feel like. They started off with a whole bunch of lies. Queen of Swords, when she come out, you see what's behind it. The Ace of Swords. This Queen of Swords is clarity, boundaries. You might have put up some boundaries, and they got some goddamn clarity, or you got some clarity on the boundaries that they had. Take it how it resonates. Whatever boundaries they put up, it wasn't suffice to you. Or whatever boundaries you put up brought some type of clarity to them, because Ace of Swords is right behind them. They know you are divine. I know that. This is clarity and truth. Clarity and truth. You cut through the illusions. I felt like you was done pretending. You was done waiting. You was done with anticipation. Is that a commercial? Anticipation is making me wait. Something was thick, taking its sweet time. It's some kind of ketchup, wasn't it? Okay, let's go. But they finally see things clearly because of the boundaries. Or you see things clearly and set boundaries. Yeah. The Fool is in reverse. The Fool. The Fool is traveling. This is traveling towards the future, though. This ain't taking a leap of faith. This is, they was immature or irresponsible when handling you. When handling you, they was immature and irresponsible. They took you for granted, and now they crying over spilled milk because things have unexpected change came about. They didn't expect this. Now everyone is watching because they know that they fumbled something or someone that was of high value. Their reckless, I feel like their reckless choice exposed them anyway. They got exposed anyway. What the heck? You trying to put on a facade like you this and you that, and nobody really paid attention to it because these people know them, but you didn't. I feel like you didn't. But some kind of boundaries was put on you, or you put up some boundaries or something, and it caused a tower. Now, I feel like the Emperor, let me show you something. The Emperor, the Seven of Swords, I don't want to tear up, and the Moon. Look at this. Trying to control something, trying to be sneaky, because they was afraid. They was afraid. Trying to control something, being sneaky, and afraid. Okay? Now we're going to pull out the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Tower. Look at this. I can't make it up. It's in plain sight. Hidden in plain sight. The Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Towers. Self-worth, regret, and a collapse. They lost someone who I feel like they lost someone who they really loved. They really loved you. They really enjoyed being with you. They really, this ain't just missing. This is longing. This ain't just missing somebody. This is longing for somebody. Playing with something you really want. I feel like you gave them real love. You wasn't for show. But they chose some type of clout. They chose some kind of illusion. They chose some type of image. They tried to keep you in the shadows while they pretend to be something or something they're not. They was pretending to be someone they wasn't, or they was trying to pretend. They was just trying to pretend. I don't feel like you done nothing wrong. But they want to work it out. But they blame you. Because there's no closure here. But they don't want closure. They want revenge. I feel like you might have moved on peacefully. Or you healing. Because the strength card is the next card out. Yeah, you controlling something. Being stabbed in the back. The worst is over for you. But the memories. This is memories. They can't stop thinking about you. You can't stop thinking about them. Somebody was being selfish and greedy. Didn't I tell you they want revenge? Because they broken hearted. You gave them a bruise of the ego. When you left, or when you stopped talking, or when you... Now they want to come back and take action. They feel like you left them out in the cold. When you stop celebrating with them. You stop sneaking with them. You were supposed to wait. You were supposed to be trapped. You were supposed to be bonded. You were supposed to be holding... But the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, y'all. You were supposed to be waiting for your ship to come back to you. You were supposed to be waiting for them to finish with their ego death and all that kind of... what? But it seemed like happiness is here. Didn't I tell you independent? Miss Independence. Ooh. What is this? What's this? What's this? This is the Three of Pentacles. They want to show you their worth now. Because they know. And didn't I tell you you bruised their ego and then they realize who they... Now they want to show you their worth. After you cut off all communication. I told you this. You don't even know what's going on anymore because you blindfolded to the truth. You ain't even seen them. But you guard your heart. You see it. And they coming back with the quickness. The Knight of Wands. They taking action. I told you this. I told you this. As the king. Oh, look. Two kings back to back. Now they done flipped mode because they came out as the emperor, Mr. Controller. Now they coming back to gift you something, but the sword is still with lies. They still with the same. They ain't changed. They just want you back. Didn't I tell you you was the empress out here? I knew it. I knew it. They love you. They think you their soulmate. But they wasn't generous. This wasn't balanced. This relationship wasn't balanced. It could have been. It could have been a power couple. That empress and the emperor, it could have been a power couple. This was supposed to be a happy life, a happy wife, a happy family. Now they're coming with the quickness to talk to you. This is taking action. You can get some news, some swift news about they healing and they love you. Because they can't sleep. They can't sleep. They stressed out over it. You've been gone too long. Didn't I tell you this was supposed to be a happy life, a happy wife? They were supposed to give you. They were supposed to provide. They were supposed to protect. But you ghosted them. Or they ghosted you. Take it how it resonates. Somebody got ghosted. Because they kept playing games that in and out. In and out. Hiding the fact that they love you. Hiding the fact that you their significant other. Not ready to shatter an illusion of their image. All is not lost, though. That's how they feel. As long as I got a few swords, all is not lost. I could go back and tell them. I could go, this the card we seen when I start shuffling. They sick. Sick. Can't take it. They can't take it anymore. So these person emotions is all over the place because they're feeling like revenge and they feeling like I love them. And they feeling like you their soulmate. They feeling like where the hell you at? Why you ain't come? Why you ain't chase? Why you ain't come get your boo? Because you tried to keep me as a sneaky link. You tried to keep me hidden. You was in and out. That's why. Boundaries. That's the reason. Like, share, and boop, boop, boop. Subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Leave a comment. Hope it helps. I really hope it helps.